Algebra 2, Worksheet 32.2, the end of Concept 20 is these last two numbers, 23 and 24, where each one asks us to sketch and write the equation of a given shape. In number 23, we're dealing with an ellipse, and 24 is a parabola. So we'll start with the ellipse in number 23. Sketch and write the equation of an ellipse with vertices at 3 and 2 and negative 5 and 2. So I'm going to start with just those 2 points. 3 and up 2, there's one of them. Negative 5, left 5, and up 2. And a co-vertex at negative 1, 0. Now what this means is that our ellipse is going through these 3 points, and there's a 4th point up here, up top, that they didn't give us yet. So we have to use the graph to get that other point. Now, to get the first thing, really what we need is the center. So we're going to put center. I'm going to find this on the graph first. Since they gave us both of these vertices, if we just go exactly halfway between, then we found our center. And usually, notice that there's your co-vertex is going to be right above that co-vertex. So we're going kind of halfway between these, right above this one. 1, 2, 3, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces up to there. If I start here and go back 4, I land in the same spot. So this right here is our vertex, or sorry, center, which is at negative 1 and positive 2. The other co-vertex then would be 2 spaces above. So if you're going to finish the entire graph, this is what it would look like. Nice and beautiful, perfect ellipse like that. You've probably never seen anything so mind-blowing. Now, for the equation, it's going to be equal to 1. The ellipse is one of those equations with the fractions. Because we now know the center, we know that for the x, opposite of minus 1 is plus 1 squared. For the y, opposite of 2 is minus 2 squared. Then to get what we're putting underneath each one, we're getting that half distance and squaring it. For the x, it was 4 spaces to go from the vertex to the center. 4 squared gives us this value, which is 16. For the y, we're going from the co-vertex up only 2 spaces. 2 squared gives us 4. So my equation for number 23, there it is, x plus 1 squared over 16 plus y minus 2 squared over 4 equals 1. And number 24, since it's different, this is completely different, now we're dealing with a parabola. Sketch and write the equation of a parabola that has a focus at negative 5 and 1. 2, 3, 4. Up 1, there's negative 5, 1. And a directrix at x equals negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, since it's at x, that means our directrix is going up and down and going through the x-axis. That tells us a few things. First, it's going to help us find the center, the vertex of the parabola. It's also going to tell us that since this is our directrix and this is our focus, our parabola is going to open to the left. Now remember that the vertex is exactly halfway between the focus and directrix, and there's only 2 spaces total, so it's just one more space over. So our vertex is at negative 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 1. So that's going to help us quite a bit. Our parabola then is opening this way to the left, and since it's opening to the left, that means that the y is going to be squared. Instead of usually you have your x squared. The x squared is if it's going up or down. Going left or right means the y squared. So we're going to start with the x plus 4, the opposite of that. Then on this side, now I have the y minus 1 squared. My fraction in front has a 1 on top. Since it's opening to the left, this will be a negative. And then remember, I have to take 4 multiplied by that p-value. The p-value is a 1 because it was only 1 space from the vertex to the directrix, 1 space from vertex to focus. 4 times 1 is 4. So there's my equation. X plus 4 equals negative 1/4 times quantity y minus 1 squared.